I don't know that. I
Right,
haven't
well,
looked
she
into
doesn't play
truancy.
truancy, and we don't allow it.
No.
OK? But what I object to is the detention. I have no objection to you giving her a warning that she has to be more sensible in these matters because of the school procedures. But I object to the detention. If she doesn't do the detention, what are you going to do?
I can't accept responsibility for her welfare if she won't accept, or you won't accept, normal school regulations.
No, I'm asking you if we feel that she's not going to do the detention. What will happen?
I can't accept responsibility for her welfare, which means I can't accept her at this school, and I'll have to ask you to find another school for her. I'm making a stand on this, as I would with any other pupil, but I think it's only fair for me to mention the following. Last year, Deborah received some detentions for misbehaviour. She served a detention, as far as I'm
excuse
concerned.
me, I can't see what her past detention has got to do, her past case has got to do with this.
You said, excuse me, can I finish what I was saying?
Yes.
Thank you. Last summer, I caught Deborah smoking outside school with a group of junior pupils, a younger age group to her. I brought them back into school. This was at lunchtime, they were in the bushes up the road. I brought them back into school and I was dealing as usual one by one. I had the first of the younger ones in here and was speaking to her when Deborah, loudly outside this door, loudly enough to be heard in the room, and it stopped the conversation between myself and this younger pupil, said, "Don't worry, he won't do anything to us, he's scared of my mum." She then followed it up with, because obviously someone outside asked her why she was saying that, she followed it up with, "Oh, well, last time I was in trouble, I got off because I got my mum up the school."
She didn't get off. Rubbish.
She didn't get off.
Can I finish, please?
Well, no, because you're bringing it. I can't see the point.
No,
of
I
bringing
can't
it
see the
up.
point
Well-
of this at all. Can I just say something
I
here
can't
and
finish
now?
then.
No, I'm going to
Go
say
on.
something right here and now.
Yep.
You've got it in for my daughter. You've got it in for us
I see.
because we are not, yes, Mr. Ford, no, Mr. Ford parents. We stick up for our children. We always will and we always have done. And I don't think you're going to change our minds.
Can I finish what I was saying?
I can't see the point of bringing that up, quite frankly. This is
Well, you haven't-
completely irrelevant to this particular
Okay.
incident.
Okay.
And I think you'll agree, and anybody in this room will agree, that it's completely irrelevant to this.
Well, I would
incident.
hardly agree with that,
there's no
considering I
point-
brought it up, would I?
Look, there's no point continuing it in this manner.
No.
If you're not prepared to be a little bit reasonable in this matter, then there's no point continuing.
Well, if I can say, if you're not prepared to be reasonable in carrying
We
out...
are very reasonable.
I can't even finish the sentence. In carrying out a normal school punishment, which is accepted, and I think a very lenient one, half-an-hour detention, then I'm sorry, I don't think you're being at all reasonable, and I must stand on the grounds that this school must run efficiently and effectively.
There's two sides to a case, and you're only prepared to listen to one.
And you're
because
only supposed to listen to yours.
I'm asking you to perhaps be a little bit more sensible in the matter.
I'm asking you to be sensible in the matter.
Well,
We are being
then we have
sensible.
a conflict on
We do
this.
indeed.
So I don't think there's any
No.
need to continue.
What was she doing down by the medical room? That floored her. She didn't know what to say, which is why she looked away. She didn't have a clue. She usually goes to science that way. What is wrong? Okay,
It's sad that they just...
I know.
are so-
For half an hour's
I
detention.
know.
Mr. Ford wasn't prepared to listen to us. He'd already made his mind up and he decided that Deborah was going to have a punishment or else. And he just wasn't going to listen. He'd already decided.
Okay, you know, there are two sides to everything, as the father said, and I accept that. But they're certainly not listening to our side.
Do you think your daughter lied about
No,
this?
I don't. She's not perfect. Please don't think that she's perfect. She is not perfect. She's a normal 15-year-old who I'm sure will get up to goodness knows what in her time. But lying, she doesn't.
There's no question in my mind. She made it up. Now she's dug herself a hole. And she can't admit to making it up because she's put her parents to all this trouble. And I can't back down because the message it gives. You know, if she causes nuisance like this, she gets away with it. It's not right for her and it's not right for the school.
Deborah does not attend the detention and is excluded from school. In next week's programme, her parents fight that decision. Natasha has just started her second year and is now coping well.
I think at the end of Park High, perhaps I'm dreaming, but I can see her going to college, I can see her leading a normal working life.
Lee Sin, as expected, achieved grade A's in all 10 of his GCSEs.
I'm sure many schools have people like this in, but I don't know whether we have a strategy developing for them.
Jamie's highest grade was an F. He's applied for a job at a shoe shop.
Do you regret what happened before?
I wouldn't change anything, no, because really
I suppose the way I dealt with it was the only way I could come to terms with it, I suppose.
And Luke did well. He got 6 GCSEs between grades A and C. He still hopes to become a teacher.
I think everything's gone pretty well against dyslexia. I think I'm winning now.
Do not run on the cricket square.
Can you do it off school premises? I really don't want to know.
The next time you two behave in a science lesson like that, I shall walk you to the door myself.
If you've been in a fish and chip shop